SoMo, derived from social mobility, is a first-of-its-kind mobility app that offers social ride-sharing for users looking to get from point A to point B. The app was launched by Here Mobility, which has created an open and competitive smart mobility marketplace for all transportation services worldwide. And here to tell us more about this is Irit Zinger, Marketing VP at Here Mobility. Welcome.
Thank you.
So what exactly does Here Mobility do?
So Here Mobility is a smart mobility marketplace, a one-stop shop connecting all transportation services to businesses and consumers. So it's really about connecting any business or that wants to take care of its customers or its employees and get them from point A to point B, and connect them to any form of transportation, whether it's taxis or ride shares or micro-mobility, the scooters we've seen. Mm-hmm. It could be public transportation, and who knows what's next, spaceships, whatever. Anything that can get you from point A to B.
Okay, so what exactly though is a competitive smart mobility marketplace? Can you expand on that a little bit?
Sure. Basically, it's an aggregator. So if you're looking to go from one point to another, to go from here back home or from your home to the office, you really want to see all the options you have at one point of time. So it's not just about a specific public transportation or a specific service or a specific taxi company that offers you the ride, but you can really compare from different taxis or different rideshare companies or even different modes of transportation. So it's whether you want to take now micromobility or if it's better for you and your needs at the current state to take a taxi. It really opens all the options to you, and it empowers really the consumer and the businesses to make the right choice for them. I think that the emphasis is really creating urban mobility efficiency, whether it's for businesses and, like I said, for people. I think that smart cities and the whole idea of urbanization, and you see more and more people living in the cities, we see a lot of different symptoms to the problem of getting people from A to B. So we see a lot of traffic jams, we see a lot of pollution, and you can really provide a solution that can avoid all of those by doing something that is smarter, that gives insight and versatility to the different transportation modes.
So that was another one of my questions, is what are some of the sort of the major challenges that we're seeing in terms of transportation today?
So I think that today, in today's world, first of all, we have a lot of different types of transportation. And we see a kind of monopolization trend going on. So we have like big players that are dominating the market, the Ubers and Lyfts of this world, and it's across the globe. And the more monopolized or duopolized the market is, the more concentrated it is. And there are really a lot of different mobility service providers that can't really compete with those giants. And what we do by providing the mobility marketplace is to create an open and competitive place where we're leveling the playing field and we allow everyone to play fair in that. So it's based on your ability to provide that service and not just how dominant you are in that market. So I think that's one of the major problems that we see. And I think that we have a window of opportunity when we look at the mobility market today, a window of opportunity to really change that and create something that is open and competitive. And Here Mobility is not a service provider, so we are very neutral in our position. That way we can offer different types of services without really trying to take hold or control the decision or the needs of the consumer or the business. So we're really a B2B platform, and it empowers businesses. So any business that wants to give transportation services, whether it's to its customers or even to its employees, can use the mobility marketplace as a technological solution that really gives the businesses the opportunity to realize their potential and to offer end-to-end services to their customers and employees.
Okay, and can you tell me a little bit about Here Mobility, when it was established? I know it's a fairly recent endeavor.
Well, we started off as 26 people in a PowerPoint presentation that was 2 years ago, 2 years some. The Here Mobility was founded by Irit Zinger, who's heading the whole Here Mobility operation, and he's a senior VP at Here Technologies. So Here Technologies is really the mothership company. And it's a huge corporate, about 10,000 employees. And 2 years ago, founded Here Mobility as the mobility arm of the company. So we do everything end to end, and it's really its own entity. So it's kind of like a startup within a corporate. And 2 years fast forward, we are already 260 employees. So it's end to end. It's from research and development, the engineering, sales, post-sales, biz dev, marketing, legal, finance, everything is its own entity. And we're very proud of our agility and our drive to move forward and create a better mobility space for the world. Basic in Israel, but obviously we're a global company. So we've launched our first product, the Mobility Marketplace, at CES 2018, so not that far back. And at CES 2019, we've launched SoMo, the social mobility app. Since then, we have already partnered with over 500 partners worldwide.
Wow.
And we are actually operational with the marketplace. So we have supply and demand in over 40 cities globally. So we're very active in Europe, covering most of the major cities in Europe, North America, Latin America, and even India. So it's really exciting.
Well, Irit, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
And that's all the time we have for today's show. I'd like to thank the amazing startups who joined us today, and remember to like us on Facebook at Israel English News, on Twitter at ILTV News, and visit us on our website at iltv.tv. I'm Ladar Vivelazi. Thanks for watching.